Longtime Sooner fans will remember her as one of these gals, the twin twirlers at OU games. There she is with her twin sister. She then went on to become Miss Oklahoma, using the pageant scholarship money to pay for law school. Now she is one of the top female NFL agents in the business. She no longer wears the leotard, but she is. And she's from right here in OKC. Joining me now to talk about this incredible ride, the girl on the gridiron, as I call her, Kelly Masters with KMN Sports, and a dear friend of mine. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Abigail.
Okay, so seeing those pictures of yourself and thinking of how far you've come, just the brief synopsis of your journey, did you think you would wind up here being one of the top agents in the NFL?
No, not at all.
Is it something you dreamed of?
It's so funny because no, there are so many people in my profession that grew up dreaming of being Jerry Maguire, and that was never even on my radar. I got my degree in journalism, I went to law school, and about 5 years into my law practice was when everything started coming together. And now looking back, it was kind of the perfect storm. My sports work, my experience around sports, my experience working with athletes and being an athlete and kind of being on the spotlight really prepared me for what I do now, but behind the scenes.
Sure. What do you do now for someone at home who maybe doesn't realize what the role is or what the jobs are? You wear multiple hats when you are an NFL agent, but what are some of the things that you do?
Sure, and it's almost like, what do I not do? So I'm an agent in the common sense. I negotiate the contract, I prepare my players for the draft, I walk through all of the football-related legal and business matters that have to be dealt with, and then I'm also sort of a manager, so I help them with relocating to a new city or really anything, legal work, business work, marketing, branding,
you do
social
a lot of
media.
Social media, that's a big one.
A lot, yes.
Finances, because they're just gifted this millions and millions of dollars and they need to manage it.
Exactly. Well, and we forget sometimes that these are young men. They're almost children, and they're great young men. But they're being given a lot of responsibility and a lot of money and really need guidance to deal with all of it.
I mean, if someone had handed me $20 million when I was 20 years old, I don't know that I would have managed it that well.
Yeah.
You touched on social media, and this is really interesting, and you actually just got back from a conference in Australia where you were asked to speak on this topic. And it's something kind of new. I mean, 10 years ago, we weren't really talking about how to present yourself and how to handle yourself on social media. What is something that you tell your players, and maybe it's probably good advice for all of us, really, but how should they handle their social media accounts?
That is the crazy thing, because when I started as an agent 11 years ago, Twitter did not even exist. And now I cannot imagine our jobs without it. So I always, most of my players have already received training. They've grown up with social media. They receive training when they're in college. So I don't have to do a lot except for reminding them that they're just on an even bigger stage now, and that what they do can build their brand, it can engage fans and build their community, and they can share their journey. But one bad, unwise tweet can cause everything to come crashing down. I just had a friend of mine who represents Isaiah Crowell, the running back from Cleveland Browns, have to deal with kind of a storm.
Yeah, he posted something
because of social media.
Exactly, and it has so many unintended consequences, and it's such an impulsive thing just to tweet out 140 characters, hit send, and then your world can come crashing down. Earlier, we referred to you as someone who is breaking barriers, as a female in obviously a male-dominated business. Do you think of yourself as that, as a barrier breaker?
When I got started in the business, that wasn't my intention. That wasn't even something that I thought about, that, I'm going to be one of the first women to do this. I just knew I wanted to do it. I knew I had found my calling, and I knew I could do it well, and so I launched in, not thinking that I was going to be a pioneer. But because of a lot of what I've experienced, a lot of initially the pushback and trying to defend myself that a woman could actually be an NFL agent, yes, I feel like I pushed through those barriers and through those walls. What's great now is there are so many young women following behind me and starting to get into the business, and they're not having to experience as much pushback. They'll never hopefully have to walk into a room and hear what I heard. Why are you here? A woman can't do this. A woman can't work in the NFL.
Watch me.
And
watch me.
Yeah, exactly.
She sure can. When I first started out as a sports reporter, I reached out to you and I said, help me, And sports reporting for females had come a lot further than being an agent.
Yes.
So what would be your advice to someone, maybe not necessarily wanting to be an agent, but a female going into a male-dominated arena?
There's so many things. First of all, I always tell women, and I hear from a lot of young women, I say make sure, just dig deep and make sure this is really your calling.
Sure.
You can't just love sports. You actually have to feel called to do this because it's not going to be easy.
Sure.
But then the second thing is don't make excuses. There's so many things as a woman that make me different, but that doesn't make me less than. It makes, in a lot of respects, it makes me better at what I do. And so I really choose to focus on the positives and not the negatives, and that's what I try to encourage other young women.
Really quickly, just walk us through, we are running out of time, but walk us through how this process even starts. How do you find these athletes? A lot of them are OU players, but how does this even begin? How does this process start, and how do you get an athlete and get them into the draft and that sort of thing?
I had no clue getting
How it all
into
works?
it. No,
Yes.
I just kind of waded in and figured it out as I went. But it varies. Sometimes I happen to know a coach or a parent, or one of my other players has a friend who's playing, and they think that they would be a good fit for the way I do things and my agency. And so it varies from school to school. It varies from player to player, and it really is about establishing first a trust relationship. And getting in the living room with the family
Sure.
and really convincing them that I'm going to be the best person to walk through this journey with them. And so it's a tedious process. It's a long process. Sometimes players come from out of the blue, and sometimes I've been recruiting them for a long time. So it just really varies.
It's awesome, though. I could sit here and talk to you about this forever because it's so interesting. The whole process is interesting, and it's interesting how you do it as a female. And I do think you have characteristics that maybe a tough former football player wouldn't have, you know, and you're an advocate for these young guys. And like you said, they're 20 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, I sure wouldn't be good on a world spotlight, with $60 million handed to me. And they do have to have someone that can kind of coach them through life.
They need someone that will guide them, that will be an advocate for them, protect them.
Sure.
I'm very protective, and really just provide that, even that caring, kind of almost nurturing spirit, in addition to being a fighter and being an advocate for them.
I know season is about to pick up for you, kind of the calm
is.
right now before the storm,
Yes.
before we move into NFL season. So thank you so
Yes.
much for being with us.